pretty sure when I say that all of you who are watching this video right now have procrastinated more than once in their lifetime, including me. Trust me, I've procrastinated thousands of times. How on earth are we supposed to pursue our dream? Time is precious. We only live once, I know. Cliches, and that is why it makes sense to make the most out of what we have, right? You procrastinate because you just don't feel like doing whatever it is you need to do.
Your hustle, your work ethic, your drive is not predicated on your zip code.
Nothing against Gary Vee here because he has helped me a ton, and also nothing against working hard because everything we do, there is a system to it. I'm not even being biased because I procrastinate from time to time more than I should, and trying to find reasons and arguments to support my unproductive behavior and justify that whatever I'm doing is right. This is exactly the reason why you are not a full-time content creator yet. This guilt, it makes me feel worthless, and everyone has it figured out. They have a schedule, they're productive as hell. In the meantime, what do we both do? That's right. We go on Google, or better yet, YouTube, and search for how to stop procrastinating for good. Never again do you want to postpone whatever you're doing. You spend your time watching videos after videos, finding the ultimate formula. Maybe you did. You did it for a week or two, or a month, or perhaps even 2 months. Congrats, really awesome. But then there comes a time where you fall into it again. Why? Because you suck, man. Now, you think that there is something seriously wrong with you because you thought you had the solution. There's one guy who pops up when it comes to curing procrastination, and he goes by the name of Andrew Kirby. He explains it extraordinary. If you want to keep procrastinating, then stay here. As you all know, I still don't have a job, and this is back in March 2021. And so I feel even more guilty if I procrastinate because I should be using that time to script and make videos. And I don't do that. I mean, if I do procrastinate. I do it, but not every single day anymore like I used to. One day I was listening to Originals. He said that there are 2 types of innovators, the conceptual one and the experimental one. Now, you might be asking how innovation has anything to do with procrastination. You're not even an innovator. Innovator? You are, all right? First of all, you are. This is just another perspective that you gain here, and I think that is helpful. If you approach it from a conceptual angle, then you are short-term oriented, whereas the experimental one takes his or her time. The conceptual one invents something completely new and acts fast, but the other observes and experiments. He learns from his mistakes and thus gains different perspectives that, at the end, will make sense. Yes, it might take longer to yield results, but that is the question that you need to answer. Are you conceptual or experimental? I always thought I was the prior one, so I stressed out when I always procrastinated. But I thought to myself, wait a minute, maybe I am experimental after all. Or maybe I'm just making up excuses to make this video. The fact that I don't expect any results within 1 or 2 years, at least I try, but rather looking at the bigger picture, meaning 5 to 10 years, that is a hint. However, it doesn't really come down to the duration, but rather the approach you take. You need to know yourself, be self-reflective, all of that good stuff. Wrong. That is what you always hear from others. By the way, I'm not suggesting you to procrastinate all the time, but even when you do procrastinate and you're doing something else, who knows, maybe that will actually benefit you later down the road. Look, If you are an employee or a student, at the end of the day, you can only procrastinate for a limited period because you have a deadline. If you are an entrepreneur, then choose a passionate project to keep your procrastination to a minimum. Yes, Winnie, that advice is to you. Everyone has something that they don't like. And if procrastination is something that makes you feel bad, not because you hear other people saying that it is bad, but because you feel bad, then YouTube how to stop it. But this video is just merely my opinion on the act of procrastination, if it's good or bad. Every act, I mean every single act, okay, has a consequence. And so if you do procrastinate, obviously you will get the results later. But in turn, you might gain another perspective. And are you okay with that? For instance, I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, obviously, because I've been procrastinating the shit out of it. In turn, I got to learn about myself and gain different perspectives, which was very helpful for me. So that was my take on procrastination. Maybe you can share with me yours. I'm always curious to gain another perspective. If you like this video, then please like it because it's telling YouTube, hey, this video was not oh man. Hey, this video was not bad. Let's share it. Remember to be visionary, patient, and always be grateful for what you have because you are freaking awesome. Thank you.